Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Calorie Crush Al Fresco. It's Wednesday the 8th today, and today is the day the Calorie Crush normally goes out. And I didn't record one on Monday because I've been feeling like a failure again this week, because I have been failing this week. I didn't record it on Monday and I told myself I wasn't going to do one this week. I won't bother because I'm not doing very well. But that really does defeat the object of doing it at all if I only record when I'm good. We've been through all this before, haven't we? You and I, we've been through this so many times before. If I only record if I've done well, it kind of defeats the object and it gives a false illusion of my progress. I've not had a good week. I don't know what went wrong, really. There was nothing specific, although I was disappointed when I only lost half a pound last week. I was disappointed with my loss, and every little upset that has come my way over the last week, I've gone, right, I want some food. Everything, every little thing, stub my toe, gonna have a chocolate bar. Pick something up and drop it, right, what can I eat? Everything this week. It has been frankly ridiculous. And I can't get a handle on that. I wish I could get a handle on that, and I can't, and I don't know what to do. I've absolutely discovered that keeping myself busy is the key to not thinking about snacking and stuff like that. But the moment any kind of setback comes my way, I go, right, what can I eat? What can I eat? And it's almost as though in my head, I'll punish the world. I'll punish the world by eating something that I shouldn't eat because it's not fair. I've got the terrible it's not fair complex. really. It's not fair that I can't get through a doorway without hurting myself. It's not fair that there's a hook on the door in the Asda toilet that bruised me. It's stupid things. Really silly things that just have made me this week any excuse at all this week, and I recognise that in myself. I recognise that I've done it. I just need to learn how to address it. I'm still a work in progress, obviously. We're all still a work in progress all the time. Look how old my neck looks today. Look how old my face looks, to be honest. So I didn't get on the scales. I haven't got on the scales actually since last Wednesday because I knew I wasn't behaving. So something I've discussed before is that people always say there's Bella and Molly, and Darcy's just here as well. She's just the other side of the camera. We've discussed before whether or not you should get on the scales daily. If I'm behaving, I jump on the scales daily quite happily, and I'm pleased with the results because I can see the progress. If I'm not behaving, I don't get on the scales because then I can put my head in the sand over it. I can pretend it's not happening. If I don't see the damage I'm doing, then I can carry on gaily doing the damage. Darcy, good girl. There's Darcy. Look, I can carry on gaily doing the damage without any self reproach. That's the word I want. It took me ages to get the word reproach then. So yeah, if I don't jump on the scales, then the evidence isn't there, and then I don't need to reproach myself for what I've done. That's, again, I realise how blinkered it is. But I finally this morning went to myself, are you going to have to get on those scales? Otherwise, you're just going to undo all the work you've done over the last 3 weeks. You're just going to undo it all straight away. So I've jumped on the scales this morning. Here's the result of that. .6 rounds up to 341. As you know, I always round up to the nearest half a pound for ease of tracking, which means I've gained 2 pounds. Editing Carla here, I've actually gained 2.5 pounds. So not only have I messed up the half pound that I did actually lose, so I've got something in this eye, that I did actually lose last week, but I've messed up some of the previous loss as well. How annoying am I? I'm very annoying, I get it. Oh God, there is something in this eye. But hopefully, having jumped on the scales this morning will now allow me to apply the brakes before I do any more damage. It is, did I say it was Wednesday? I think I did. It is Wednesday. Normally the Calorie Crush would go out today, but as you know, it didn't, so it'll go out Friday instead. My upload schedule is Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Now I've got a bit of hair on my glasses. Do you see what I mean about the universe torturing me at the moment? And all the little things seem to be much bigger things than they actually are. So I think it's a little level of stress. I've got a little bit of stress going on at the moment. I think the stress is causing me to look for any excuse to self-medicate. And of course the pain makes me want to self-medicate with treats as well. My legs have been really bad the last couple of weeks. I've been doing some research into osteoarthritis and whatever, and apparently the damp is a huge factor. So the fact that we had a very wet April, it's been cold and wet, probably hasn't helped. But hopefully we're going to get a bit decent weather now. It's quite a nice day today. It was a lovely day yesterday. It was proper warm yesterday. So hopefully we get some decent weather and perhaps the pain will be a bit easier to manage. I've also really fancied some stuff this week that I haven't eaten for a while. So I've been craving a burger, but not just an ordinary burger. And I know you can make a burger at home, but that's not the kind of burger I've been craving. haven't had it, but I've been craving a massive, juicy half-pound burger with cheese and all sorts of other, and onion rings stapled to the top of it, like they do in the pubs and all that. Just craving high-fat, carby food. I wonder if it's a salt thing as well. I wonder if I'm craving salt. Don't know. I don't restrict salt, but I don't tend to add salt when I'm cooking. I tend to add salt at the table, not when I'm cooking. But I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. I did have a very nice prawn salad last night from M&S. I think they're about 370-ish calories, I think. I can't remember. I put it into the app this morning. I've already forgotten. Did have that last night. That was nice. But I haven't found anything interesting particularly to eat this week, and I haven't felt in the mood. I made the Fast 800 chicken tagine and had that 2 or 3 times. I think I had 2 portions of that on 2 separate nights, not in the same meal. It's not even that I've eaten really horrendously. It's just that I'm over calories most days. So I do need to pull it back. I really do need to pull it back. Onwards and downwards. I don't really have much else to say. Apart from, oops, I slipped, I fell. And hopefully I'll put the brakes on from today. It's only Wednesday. If I put the brakes on from today, I could still get a halfway decent result when I jump on the scales next Monday, couldn't I? Thank you for joining me for this one. I'm sorry it's a couple of days late. As I said, I wasn't going to do it at all. I was going to hide away and pretend I hadn't... Pretend the Calorie Crush didn't exist. I will do better. I will. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.